Hi and welcome to Ravens Cross Model Railway. I'm Graham. Sorry it's been a little while, lots happened this year. Excuse the squeaky chair as well. So let me run you through what's happened with the layout. It's not a lot, to be fair, and as you can hear it's raining and very windy. So a couple of new additions and a few changes, but not much, and a couple of mistakes which have been corrected. So let me show you. Bye for now. So first of all, I just want to show you the little section here. I've basically taken out the double line and put in a single line. So it now comes off of the, you can still see the second line. I've been a bit lazy, I haven't taken that out yet. But this area is almost complete. Got the little house up there. Just want to put in a little ice cream parlour and some benches. Get that fence sorted and then that bit's done. I need to reballast all the way along there as well. And then yeah, that section is then done. Just zoom out a little bit, you can see, nope, zoom out. That's the button, there you go. So quite happy with that one. I'm going to get a better signal box of that as well. And yeah, so quite pleased with this bit. So let me show you the next bit. Next bit I'm going to show you is a mistake that I've fixed. You have to excuse the wires in the way of the camera. Big problem that I had here was all the locos would come off the curve straight onto the double slip here and then fail. Anything with the front bogie would just want to keep going and derail. So what I've done is I've moved the double slip across a bit so it goes onto the straight before it hits the double slip, and now that is absolutely flawless. It's brilliant. And yeah, still very much in progress. Right, on to the next bit. So this is the next bit. As you can see, I have a little branch line which comes up, and it will come up here, and there will be a station here eventually when I get around to doing it. This is on top of my staging area, which is underneath. It's very tight, but it's all on hinges, so this section here will actually lift up so I can get to everything underneath for track cleaning, wiring, etc. And yeah, that's coming along slowly. Just waiting for a few more bits to arrive and then I can finish that. As you can see, it's a double coming out the staging into the point, which then goes into the single across the lift up section. And this section does actually undo here and lift up completely, so it's out the way of the door for easy access. Now I hope you can see that okay, but this is rock rail. This is the bit of software I use to operate the layout, and this is how it works at the moment, either manually or automatically. Works very well. You can see these little red buttons here. They are basically so I can actually select the points when I'm using it manually, and quite a challenge to get them working, but it now works quite well. So let me now move on to the new additions. Typical. So this logo here is a Hornby large prairie. Loads of detail on it, really pleased with it. The only issue I do have with this logo is it doesn't like my double slip. And when I say it doesn't like it, it will stall, but it will pick up quite happily. This one is actually a brand new one with a DCC decoder already fitted, and yeah, I'm quite impressed with it. It needs a bit of running in, but very impressed with it. And yeah, let me show you the next one. As you can hear, it has a sound decoder in this one. So this is a Bachmann Earl class, and it's fitted with a lock sound sound decoder. This is actually a second-hand one, but hardly used, so yeah, really good. Yeah, so this is a Bachmann Earl class or Duke Dog. It is yeah, a Bachmann fitted with a lock sound decoder, and it's absolutely fantastic. Runs really well, and let's just go through some of the sounds for you. Yes, very impressive, that one. And that's it. Bye for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers. Now let's have a little bit of a running session, and fingers crossed everything will work properly. You never know. Says that, I feel a bit door down. So this loco is a replica railway. I've had it for 30 odd years, and yeah, a bit noisy, but it's a good runner. This one's been quite a test, as it's the front bogies on this one just hopped everything. So it was a case of getting the track right, and this one now runs lovely. As you can hear, you can still hear the bird song in the background. Let me just turn that off. Move the camera slightly. So you probably can't hear, but in the staging areas I have a little bit of kind of a sound effect, so I can actually hear what block each loco goes into. It's quite helpful as I can't see the locos, so at least I know that it is where it is. So coming into the station now is a push-pull. Again, lovely little runner. This is one of the locos which will be using the new station once I've built it up at the high end. The station is only going to be short enough to be able to run these. And I've done some tests and it will actually get up the incline. I don't think my larger locos will get up there, but this one doesn't quite well. Burton Agnes Hall, just leaving the station. So running automatic is completely random. It does its own thing, so you never really know what loco is going to turn up when. I do have a lot of trains on the system, so it does stall sometimes and has to work out. There's basically just one block free. Here's the new Hornby, again stored on the double slip, but it always picks up, always. Probably needs a little bit of investigation to find out why it fails and that. Doesn't fail, but stalls. So there's a small prairie leaving the station with a rake of freight. It's raining again. Oh, same loco's just come back. Like I said, it's very random. Okay, this was a backman as well. I had this one. This one I inherited from a granddad, and yeah, great runner. Bit of a squeak on it. I've never been able to figure out where the squeak comes from. But, yeah, it's a lovely runner. So unfortunately the shed could do with being at least another foot longer, so I can get longer staging area, which means I can then have you know, 4 or 5 rate coaches on my locos, but it is what it is. So only these two are running today. That's typical. So any bets on what's next? So one of my plans is to have Rockwell actually turn the sound off for the loco, for the Earl class, when it enters the staging area. I think it only does it at the moment for one block rather than kind of playing around with it. And the rain's got heavier. Excellent. Let's mix this up a little bit. I think we'll run it manually for now, or semi-manually. So another small prairie coming in with a with some more freight wagons. Mineral wagons, coal wagons, whatever you want. At the moment these are empty. It's another Bachmann loco. Very smooth, very quiet. Again, one of my favourites. Another one I inherited from my granddad. Look how smooth that is, just crawling in. All the cannon fire you can hear is all the points switching over to select all the routes. I've not set the CVs properly with this one yet, so there's still a little bit of tweaking with speeds and things like that. But, yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. A little bit of a running session. There's still some little bugs in the system which I need to go through. Some of the routing's not quite right, but yeah, it's getting there. It is getting there. But these are it's the fun of it. So yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed this, and bye for now.